Hello, my beautiful, beautiful divine souls. Welcome to Humanitarians Network Audiocast by yours truly, CandyK, your divine warrior angel. I hope everyone is blessed and staying prayed up out there, and you are focusing on yourself and loving yourself. And we are going to dive right on in, everyone, and we are going to be discussing taking responsibility for yourself, okay, and your own happiness. I think it's very important for us to really hone in on taking responsibility for oneself. Personally, I have focused on myself for quite some time. And as I focus on myself, I find myself, loving myself. My creativity has came back. You just feel so fulfilled within yourself. So it's important to just get away from all the chaos because the world is in chaos right now. And it's easy, and let me tell y'all, you're not alone because it's easy to get drawn in to all the chaos that is going on. And, as you get drawn into the chaos and all the, attacks, especially if you're spiritually gifted, if you're a spiritually gifted individual like myself, you will run across a lot of spiritual attacks because, of course, the evil forces do not like you spreading love and light to humanity. They don't like you loving yourself. So they want to do everything they can within their evil forces to stop you from focusing in on your true calling so you can have the life that you want and deserve. So that's why it's important because we have these people that are wolves in sheep clothing. You have your manipulators, you have your narcissists, you have your envious people, you have your jealous people. You just have all of these people and entities, dark entities that just want to take your light. They want to dim your light, and they do not want you to heal. They don't want you to transform your life. They don't want you to love yourself. So they will do whatever they can in their power to take that away from you. That's why it's very important for you to go on your divine transformational spiritual healing journey so you can decipher, what is going on. When you're able to decipher what is going on, who these people are, what they're trying to do to throw you off track, it's easy for you to get right back on track. You might fall off for a second, but then you're like, "Uh-oh, wait a minute, something's wrong here. Something's not right." Okay, and then it is when you're spiritually enlightened, you can feel the negative energies, that are trying to, come at you. And, especially, if, a lot of us, spiritual healers out there, we're truth seekers. And, we're going to call out the truth as we see it, whether people like it or not. Because, if you call out the truth, you're actually helping raise the earth vibration and helping to heal humanity. So, whatever, your story is, it will be prevented, from the next person having to deal with what you encountered in your life. So, this is why it's important to take responsibility for your own life. Do not let these people deter you, distract you, pull you into this chaos, or even, pull you into their own projects. Because sometimes they will do that. They will pull you into their projects to deter you off of, your projects, your creativity. And, and I see this a lot. I really see this a lot. I've had a lot of people, you know, try to throw me off of, my spiritual path. They've come after everything that I build, but they don't know, every time, they destroy one thing, I already have about 50 other things sitting on the back burner that I can do, because a lot of us are spiritually gifted. We're a lot, spiritually creative, and, we have abundance of, business ideas, sitting on the back burner. So it doesn't matter if you come at, if they come after one, maybe that does not work out for you, but it's not the end of the world. You just keep going. You just keep pushing forward, keep moving. Do not let them deter you. Keep pushing forward. That's the warrior inside of you that you will get to once you go onto your transformational healing journey. So it's important to take responsibility for one's self, for your life purpose. Because people, like I said, they're evil, they're jealous, they're envious, because they're like, how can she, go from one thing to another thing to one thing to another thing? And, these people see, oh, that didn't work out or that didn't work out, but they don't understand. Well, a lot of spiritual healers and leaders out there, they always have something else in the back burner that they can do, because they have been blessed with a lot of gifts and talents. And a lot of people, don't understand that about higher divine spiritual leaders and healers out there. We're always moving and shaking. Okay. So, don't let the chaos, deter you, because that's what they want you to do. They want you to feed into their chaos. They want to destroy you in every possible way that they can think of. They want to hurt you, you mentally, they want to project, negative thoughts into you. They want you to lose hope. They want to try to make you fearful, which being fearful, I can tell you guys right now, for those of you who don't understand fear is just an illusion. That's what they want you to, not know, is fear is just an illusion. So don't feed into fear, negativity. Don't feed into none of that. It's all illusions. It's not real. There's no specific thing that says, "Oh, there's a thing called fear." No, no, no. I mean, you can be like fearful of heights. You could be fearful. There's several different things you could be fearful of. Realistically, fearful of a coyote, or fearful of spiders, or something like that. Now, those are real, actual things to be fearful of, like snakes and things like that. Okay, now those things, okay, you can be fearful of. But fearful as far as an illusion of an individual, that is nothing but illusions. And that's what, people try to project onto you, is their illusions. And you have to, embrace it and then let it go. Embrace it and let it go. Okay, don't keep feeding into their nonsense. Like if you have someone that steals from you, okay, and Lord knows I've had so many people steal from me. People, slander you. They tell lies on you. They make up all kinds of concocted stories on you to, have people think about you in a different negative light, or, try to downplay your gifts and your talents. Don't feed into any of that. You have to let go and let God. Let go and let God. Give all your burdens to God and your higher powers. Okay? Give it all up to them. Put it in their hands. And then you just keep focusing forward on what you need to accomplish in your life for you. Because this is what they don't want to happen. Okay? They want you to keep going on over there to the dark side with them because they're not happy with their lives. Okay. And they don't want you to be happy with your life. And that's what is the saying goes, misery loves company. Well, there's a lot of miserable people out there, let me tell you. And and we see it on social media. These people are so miserable out here. And the thing of it is I'm noticing these people will go to the extremes to destroy another human being. I mean, if they're doing bad things, of course, they need to be called out. They need to be, if they're out here doing evil, sadistic, demonic things to people, of course. And if they're out here lying and stealing and doing things like that to harm another human being, because of, their own personal gain, or if they're jealous of that individual, or they're envious of that individual, or even in relationships, they're their relationship isn't doing good, and so they want to come destroy yours because they see you happy with your how am I say, you guys, specific partner. I wanted to say something else, but I couldn't. I can't think of it right now. Okay, but with your counterpart, okay, your counterpart. That's what I wanted to say. So they want to, not see you happy because you're matched with your divine counterpart. That God put together. You and your divine counterpart, and they don't want to, for you and your divine counterpart to be happy because their relationship is just a hot mess, is what it is. Okay, they're not happy. It's a lot of arguments, a lot of fighting, not getting along, and they don't want to see you happy with your divine counterpart. So these people, and I even, men and women, they do the same thing. It doesn't matter what side of the coin we're talking about here, because men get upset that that someone they had in their life, one of their exes, is now happy. They don't want them to be happy, so they try to do all kinds of nonsense to destroy that person or that their relationship. So they'll do whatever they have to do to destroy that relationship. And then, for the women, they'll do the same thing, and they do just crazy stuff out here to destroy the relationship because the man that they want and they love is with somebody else and is happy, so they want to go to the full extreme to destroy that relationship. So these are the kind of things that you have to be mindful of, for men and women on both sides of the coin, because this is what they portray towards you to knock you off your path. And this is why, you have to take responsibility. You have to stay focused. You have to love yourself. Okay. You have to believe in yourself and believe in your higher powers. Keep faith alive. Keep hope alive. Keep it all alive within you. Okay. Know who you are. It is important to know who you are. Once you know who you are, nothing can come against you. Not family, not friends, not businesses, organizations, whatever it may be. Because you are one with yourself. And once you're one with yourself, you are also one with God and your higher powers, who is always guiding you and protecting you and showing you, the path to take for your own personal growth and development, okay, for the things that you want in your life. Because these people out here, and it's so sad, you guys, it's just, it's really sad out here, and I sit out here and I look, because I'm all on social media, and I sit there and I listen to these people. And there's another important thing too I want to say too. Do not sit up there and gloat on someone else's downfall. Okay, that is for no one to judge but God. That person, okay, has to deal with God's wrath that they are going to have to deal with, when God embarks, onto them, whatever he sees fit for them to have to go through because they went against God. Okay, so that's for that person and God, not for you. And I see all these people online just talking about people's downfall, hurting people. You don't gloat over at somebody else's downfall. And a lot of people don't know people's background. They don't know their history. They say, "Oh, I know that person." No, you don't. You don't know. People always say, "Oh, I know them." Just because you've been friends with somebody for 3, 4, 5 years, 10 years, it doesn't matter. Okay, because you don't know what that person went through in their childhood, their teenage years, up to their adult years. You don't know before you met that person. You don't know what that person went through. Okay, because a lot of people have this preconceived notion that they know someone because they've been around them. No, that's not true. And then as well, that also is a point of, if you have went through your spiritual healing journey, you changed. You're not the same person that you used to be. So even if they say, "Oh, I knew them," but you don't know them now because they're a whole complete different person. Okay, they did a whole 360 degrees. Okay, a couple of them. Okay, so they don't know that person any longer. Okay, they are going off of the old person, not the new person. So this is what people have to be mindful of. Okay, before you speak on a person, you better make sure that you know truly who that person is, because that person that you used to know, that you really didn't know, has completely transformed their entire life for the better, for themselves. So be careful and mindful of these people, because they will try to project onto you, or they'll try to, slither their way into your life to figure out what you got going on. Oh, what are you doing? Your life is for you. And if you're with your counterpart, your lives is for you and your counterpart, and that's it. And your children. That's it. It is nobody else's business what you and your counterpart have going on in your personal lives. And that's the problem, because people need to stay out of people's life and focus on their own. Okay? Because we're all here this lifetime. Okay? And instead of focusing on someone else and what they have going on in their life for their lifetime, you need to focus on the same thing. Focus on your life and what you want this lifetime. You're going to waste your life away focusing on somebody else and what somebody else got going on in their life. And if you're not happy with your life the way it is, it's up to you to change that. Okay, not be jealous and envious of someone else because they decided to change their life for the better for themselves and love themselves and realize they deserve the best life has to offer. Okay, because they have broken away from everyone's opinions, everyone's judgments, uh, the naysayers, all the negative Nancy's. Nothing wrong, nothing against Nancy's out there, but negative Nancy's, they have broken away from the negativity, the anger, the arguing, the bickering, the fighting. They have broken away from all of that. The lies, deceit, deception, they have broken away from all of that, and they are focusing on their spiritual transformational healing journey and what's best for them in their life. And this is why, it's important, to focus on you. Don't worry about what all these people have, just say, I give two flippity flops, about what people say. I could care less what people say. But I do have a problem. Now, I'm going to be honest. I do have a problem with people that lie, steal, and cheat. Okay, and try to slander other people because they're not happy with themselves. Okay, or they've been called out on their nonsense. I have a problem with those type of people. But what I do, I call them out. I call them out because I will call you out. Don't get it twisted. And there's a lot of things that I have called out, and there's going to be a lot more things that I call out. I'll call you out because the truth is the truth, and you need to be corrected. And some people, they need that wrath of God to get corrected out here, and then maybe they can go on their spiritual healing journey and repent their sins. Okay, but they want to uh project their negativity onto you because they decided to lie, steal, and cheat and slander and uh uh, uh, di- uh dig into the evil side. I'm going to say that, like that, because there's a lot of people that, they're on the dark side. They're dealing with, the man downstairs, you know and a lot of people, are dealing with the man not downstairs. And you know what, as well too, this is not even about, regular individuals. These are people that own businesses. They have high profile jobs. They're in leadership positions. um they're online, influencers. These are, people that are in plain sight, that deal with the man downstairs himself. And someone in power that is dealing with the man downstairs is the most uh how can I put it, you have to watch out for that person. Okay, but they're not going to last long. I can tell you that right now, especially right now, because I tell y'all what, God is tired. God and the heavenly angels and all the higher powers, they are tired of these people and all their evil. That's why a lot of them are being exposed right now, because they're, just they say they're, oh, I'm a woman of God. I'm a spiritual healer. I'm this and I'm that, and they're still working with the man downstairs. Okay, they out here trying to heal people and all that, and supposed to be leading people and being fair by people, and they're all some of them are working with the man downstairs. So this is why you have to, really stay prayed up, focus on you, loving yourself, being responsible for, you and your life and the way you want it to be for your future. Don't worry about anybody else. And don't worry, like I said, don't worry what these people are doing and saying out here. Let go and let God. God gonna take care of it. So that brings me to my next thing that I'm gonna talk about, because I'm these videos are only gonna be 30 minutes, but I'm gonna be pumping them out, y'all. Okay. So I have my spiritual cards that I pull, and I pulled my spiritual card for this. This was uh, responsibility, and let me see what it says about responsibility. I should have been at the page, y'all. I'm sorry. I should have been at the page. Responsibility, because I want y'all to know what it says. Okay, it says, you are responsible for yourself. Waiting for someone or something else to make you happy will never fulfill you on a personal level. Happiness is when life meets your expectations and you acquire a sense of peace and contentment. Angels encourage you not to put your happiness in the hands of one person. That is a lot to ask of someone and too much of yourself to give away. You hear that? Don't give yourself away to another individual. Okay? Somebody else's business, somebody else's dreams and goals and aspiration that, has, nothing to do with you, So anyway, says, when faced with challenging situations, having faith and trust in your abilities can mentally and emotionally free yourself. Okay, so having faith and trust in your own abilities can mentally and emotionally free yourself. And here's affirmation message that you can use. Personal responsibility gives you the freedom to create your life the way you want. You could write this down. Personal responsibility gives you the freedom to create your life the way you want. Okay? You create the life that you want, not for someone else. Okay? To tell you what you need to do with your life. They need to focus on their life and you need to focus on your life. Okay, that's what that's good advice from the angels. That comes from my this is my angel wisdom messages. Okay, by Gay Guthrie. Okay, those are my angel wisdom messages. I'll be using those in my messages. Then I have my my God cards from God Himself and Jesus Himself. It says the cards that I pulled two of them. I have two messages from God, and I have two affirmations as well. It says, "Seek the Lord and His strength. Seek His face continually." Right, that goes back to the trust. You have to have trust and faith in yourself and your higher powers. So never lose hope. Okay, and then the next one is, if either of them falls down, one can help the other up, but pity anyone who falls and has no one to help them up. Okay, so this is saying, okay, don't pity anyone that falls down. That was just like what I was saying. Don't pity anyone that falls down. Okay, because you can fall right with them is what I'm deciphering from this. You can fall right with them. Okay, because you're pitying that person that falls down, and you might need help one day yourself. Okay, so never knock nobody when they're down at all. Okay, so now we're going to go into our affirmations. It says, today I will look ahead. Today I will see my future. Your responsibility to oneself. Okay, I just threw that in there. Today I will look ahead. Today I will see my future. It is a beautiful life I'm looking forward to. Yes, you want to create your beautiful life that you're looking forward to. Okay, no matter how many obstacles, blockages, challenges that you are faced with, okay, things may not work out like you wanted it to, but I look at it this way. If something didn't work out, it wasn't meant to be. God blocked that for a reason, and I'm okay with that. And that's what you have to learn to accept too. If God blocked something out of your life, it was for a reason. Okay, say thank you, God, for blocking that out, and so I can move forward onto my true purpose. That's what you need to thank God for, because He blocked that out for a reason. That business didn't work out. Well, it didn't work out for a reason, because He didn't want you to do that. Okay. So then the next one, it says, today I will breathe. Today I will face challenges. I will call a mental timeout. I will consciously breathe with my eyes closed and focus on slowing my inhalation and exhalation. Okay. So if you're going through challenges, breathe in and breathe out. Take time to meditate. Take time to heal your mind, body, and soul, and your energy. Okay, don't let these people throw you off, whacker. Okay, keep focus. Keep focus. Keep yourself in the middle of the road. Okay, for you. So with that said, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you for joining Humanitarians Network by your divine warrior angel, CandyK.